not me using my channel for this, but I felt like I would need to do a pretty, not long video, but decent. I tried to do this on my Instagram story, but it wasn't really working. So I decided to just do it on here. So this is my thoughts on the whole Corey situation, because I feel like everybody thinks it's funny and it's a joke and everybody's saying free him, but there's a lot more. And I think everybody's joking because they only see it as, oh, that's that guy we go to school with, or, you know, that's that guy everybody picks on, which is wrong. And that's the main reason why I feel like this situation even took place, is because of how y'all been treating him all his high school year. He's going to be upset. I feel him. I was a bully victim, so I feel it. But saying to free him, I feel like no. And that's only because I know things that have been going on that nobody else knows. Y'all only know the whole situation with the boy and the phone and the, oh, you want to be gay. Like, that's the only thing that y'all really know, is that his photos got leaked and stuff. But y'all really don't know the deeper things that are going on in that household. So I'm here to say it.
Okay.
Let's get into my opinion and my reason. So I think this was about 2021. And I had made friends with this guy in my class. And I didn't know Corey at this point in time, but he did. I guess he was friends with Corey. And we were talking to each other, and I guess he got arguing with Corey because he had ended up catching Corey touching his little brother inappropriately, like not just like hitting him or whatever. And he had told me about it, but I didn't know Corey. So I didn't really know what to do, because I didn't know Corey. I didn't know his brother. I don't know those people. So I just took that information. I held it. I kind of just forgot about it. So last year, my grandmother, okay, this is my grandma's house, right? And then I used to live in a big house next to her. And Corey and them ended up moving into that house. My uncle, he occupies my grandmother's house now. He stays there. He has 2 young kids. Around this time, I think they were 5 and 6, I think. 5, yeah, I believe 5 and 6. And that's pretty much it. That's a little backstory. So one day, I guess the mom was outside, and she had got arguing with my mother because my mother was staying there. And like, the only reason I think she got arguing with my mom was because she was calling her kids. The mama is white, by the way, y'all. The mama is white. If y'all didn't know, the mama is white. She was calling the kids yeah, like she was calling them the N-word, like just straight up yelling at them, yelling at the children. And I'm just like,
Nani? What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
huh? Like, she was dead calling the children, her kids that she birthed, niggers, monkeys. Like, she was just straight up going off on them. And honestly, I feel like even if he doesn't get locked up, he needs to be removed from that household, because this shit is weird. This shit is weird. Like, that shit is weird. To sit there and lay down with a black man, have black kids, and then proceed to call them kids slurs. So, that's like the first incident. And I guess she had got mad, and my mom had got a Mercedes. I guess she had got mad, and I don't know. I guess my mom had said something to her, because why are you doing all that? Dents started popping up on the side of my mom's car. Brand new car, by the way. She didn't even put the tags on it. We have cameras over there, but we didn't have cameras facing that way. But it was on the side of their house. Like, it was very clear that their kids were coming over, because why would, you know, the Fobs, they don't go outside like that. And then even when they go outside, they're supervised. So why would they just go to the car and do that? They know better. And I guess my mom had said something to her, and she had got mad. And there goes the N-word. Then another situation happened where my 2 cousins were outside playing, enjoying themselves. And I don't want to put his name out there because I feel like no, but I'm going to just say the one with special needs. That's it. The one with special needs, they came outside and he exposed himself, like pulled his pants down. And, you know, at first, you know, they were just playing. him and my baby cousin were just playing. And it started getting weird. Like, he kept trying to lure my baby cousin behind their house. Like, and this is the 6-year-old. He kept trying to lure him behind their house because, okay, like I said, I lived it. So in the back is a shed. In the side of the house, you can't really see it. It used to be a fence up. But the back of the house, this is the side of the house. When you go back there, you can't see. It's a blind spot. But it's also a shed back there. It's a rundown shed. So that also blocks the back of the house. So he kept trying to lure him, tell him to come back there. And he kept trying to whisper to him about sex. Like, I know you fucking lying. He kept trying to whisper to him about sex and lure him behind the house. And that's when he had went and exposed himself. And my baby cousin, of course, he went and he told. And my mom had put him on the phone with me. And I have never, because they're not them kind of kids, I have never heard a 6-year-old so clearly state he wanted to tell me about sex. Like, he was, like, you could tell he was so nervous and he did not know what was going on. He was scared. Any kid would be scared because what? But the thing is, I really feel like that's my reason why I feel like Corey should be locked up. Or not locked up, but removed out of the household. Is CPS should be looking in the household. Ain't that right, Spooks? My nigga. But, like, just for somebody on the spectrum like that to be able to reenact that, something either had to happen to you or you've saw that happen. You've seen it. You've seen that happen to somebody, or that has been done to you. And honestly, that's my reason on why I feel like Corey should be gone. Because this is not the first time I done heard about Corey touching on his siblings. And then they don't do that. No child does that. No child just up pops and wants to tell you about sex. I was molested as a child, and it turned me super hypersexual. I'm not afraid to say that. I am a survivor, y'all. I was molested, and that made me very hypersexual. That made me look at porn, or I'm not afraid to admit this, or I'm not ashamed. That made me older kids on the park, let's play. I'll kiss you. Like, it made me want boyfriends. It made me watch porn. Like, it made me do things like that because I didn't fully understand what was going on. And I didn't even know that I was molested until years later. I started to just have flashbacks. I have PTSD, y'all. But we're not going to get into that. I have flashbacks here and there. And I'll remember, like, oh, that happened to me. And the older I got, when I got about 13 years old, that's when I knew that that was wrong. And I was like, oh, wow. And I'm telling you that kids don't just do that. They don't. They're either exposed to it in some way, shape, or form. And sadly, I feel like the little brother was touched. And that's where he got that from. And I'm not even the only person. Somebody else has witnessed it. My mom witnessed the little boy expose himself and everything. I just feel like that's my only reason on why I feel like cmoney should be locked up, because it's not only saving him from himself and others at the school, but it's also saving the people that are in that household. It's just the way how things are, and it's wrong. I really feel like a lot of the kids in school pushed him to make that decision because y'all think shit is so funny. And y'all think that picking on slow people or people that look different than you or act different than you in some way is a target. Like, it's fucking weird. Y'all need to stop. Literally, y'all need to stop. That shit is so fucking weird. But to sit up here and act like he shouldn't have a consequence is also wrong. He should definitely have a consequence. You know better. He definitely knew better. Another thing is his home life. Like, imagine you being home and your home life is awful. Your mom's calling names. You're most likely being touched on by somebody. Because definitely somebody touched on him. Definitely. He's a victim. Poor, he's a baby. Like, come on now. He's still a baby too. Like, we all babies, basically. We ain't even started our life yet. Somebody touched on him, bruh. And we need to figure out who the fuck did that also. Because he's just a victim as everybody else in the story. But imagine your home life being garbage. And you go to school. That's your escape. And then as soon as you get to school, everybody's piling up on you. You the joke all the time. Girls beating on you thinking that you could just... Like, think about it, bro. Think about it. Imagine how many kids have terrible home lives. And I'm one of them. And then you have to go to school and deal with more bullshit on top of bullshit. I don't blame him for blowing up. I don't. But let's not act like he shouldn't have a consequence, because he definitely should. But I feel like I wish somebody stepped up and said something before it got this bad. Period. And that's my motherfucking thoughts. And if you don't agree with it, girl, fuck you. Because you can kiss my motherfucking ass, bitch. Anyway, bye hoes from me and the cat. Peace.